Take a deep breath. Let yourself relax. This journey may feel unfamiliar at first, but that's okay. Just listen. Today, we explore life and death, and whether the latter even exists for a soul. Your body, while precious, is merely a vessel for something greater. If you truly understand this, it will change the way you see everything. Let your mind open and your spirit be free to explore. We live in a world where the physical is dominant, where we have been conditioned to believe that what we can touch and see is all that exists. But there is more, much more. The soul is eternal, boundless, untouched by time. It moves through existence in a way that transcends the limitations of the physical body. It is your true self, beyond the constraints of mortality. To realize this truth is to step into an awareness far greater than anything bound to this earthly plane. Ascension and the Mystic Teachings. I invite you to journey with me through the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Upanishads, and the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. These ancient texts whisper the secrets of transcendence. But remember, don't just believe, experience. Your purpose is not to remain confined within the body, but to rise beyond it. You are eternal. Breathe in, feel the stillness, and let that truth settle within you. Mystics throughout history have taught that the body is merely a temporary shell, a vessel through which the soul experiences the material world. Yet, it is also a tool, one that can be honed, refined, and used to expand consciousness. The teachings of the ancients are not just philosophy, they are practical guides to transformation. They tell us that by turning inward, by quieting the mind and centering ourselves, we can touch something far greater than this reality. We can touch the infinite. The illusion of life and death. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth share a simple yet profound truth. Man, ye think that ye liveth, but know it is life within death. Let that thought wash over you. What we call life is just one layer of existence. Our attachment to the physical world binds us, but the soul is limitless, flowing beyond the constraints of form. Let go of the tension. Open yourself to this understanding. We often view death as the end, as a finality, but it is nothing more than a transition, a doorway leading from one form of existence to another. Just as sleep is not the end of wakefulness, so too is death not the end of life. The mystics tell us that beyond the body, beyond the senses, lies a greater reality, one where consciousness exists in its purest state. This truth is not meant to be feared, but embraced, for it speaks to the vast potential of who and what we truly are. The soul's true nature. You are more than this body. You are the vastness of existence itself. The Upanishads call this eternal self Atman, the unchanging essence beyond form. Lead me from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Allow these words to sink in. Breathe deeply. Imagine yourself as a beam of light stretching beyond the limits of time. Atman is not an abstract concept. It is your very essence. It is that silent awareness behind your thoughts, the observer that never changes despite the shifting nature of experiences. To know yourself as Atman is to see beyond the fleeting and embrace the eternal. Imagine for a moment that all the worries and fears of this world are but passing clouds, while your true self remains as vast and unshakable as the sky itself. This realization is the key to ultimate freedom. Transcending the Physical. The Tibetan Book of the Dead speaks of the Bardo, a state where consciousness moves freely, unrestricted by form. This isn't only a post-death experience, it is a state accessible in deep meditation. The breath you take now connects you to it. Close your eyes. Feel yourself dissolving beyond the limits of the body, merging with something boundless. The Bardo is a transition, a space between worlds. In this state, the illusions of physical existence fade away, leaving behind only pure awareness. Those who are unprepared may feel lost, adrift in the vast unknown. But those who have trained their minds, who have learned to detach from the physical and embrace their infinite nature, can navigate it with ease. This is the path of the mystic, learning to exist beyond form, to move freely between realms, unburdened by illusion. Experiencing your boundless nature. Let's try something together. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Feel your consciousness as a warm, glowing light within. With each inhale, it expands, filling your entire body. With each exhale, it stretches beyond, encompassing the room, the city, the world. This is not imagination. This is you, boundless, infinite, at peace. True expansion does not come from seeking outward, but from looking within. When you detach from the distractions of the material world, when you close your eyes and focus solely on your inner awareness, you begin to realize that you have always been infinite. The light within you is not separate from the stars above. It is the same essence, the same energy. In this realization, there is freedom. Navigating the Bardo. The Tibetan Book of the Dead describes the Bardo of Dharmata, a place where the mind encounters visions, manifestations of its own nature. Some of these are peaceful, others are terrifying, but they are all reflections of consciousness. Recognizing this truth is the key to transcendence. When fear or uncertainty arises, remind yourself, this is a projection of my mind. By seeing these illusions for what they are, we release attachment to the physical and step into the infinite. Evolution of the soul. Thoth tells us, these are lights that are souls among men, growing and fading, existing forever, changing yet living through death into life. Each soul is on a path, some burning brightly with accumulated wisdom, others still finding their way. Yet all move toward expansion, toward enlightenment. Reflect on your life. What lessons have you gathered? What wisdom has shaped your soul? With every experience, you grow brighter, stepping closer to boundless awareness. Choosing your path. The enlightened have a choice, to return to the physical realm or remain in formless awareness. The Tibetan Book of the Dead states that at the moment of passing, the prepared can make this choice consciously. But this decision is not only made at death, it is made every day, in every action, in every moment of awareness. Ask yourself, if this were my last breath, what would I choose? Sit with that question. Let it shape your path forward. The ultimate realization. Your body is temporary. Your consciousness is eternal. The goal is not escape, but awakening, to see the truth that has always been within you. Breathe in. Feel the presence of your soul, the vast awareness that you are and have always been. This is your journey. This is your truth. Keep seeking. Keep awakening. The path is yours to walk.